was like, you know what? Why don't I show you guys some love and do a video for you guys? I've actually wanted to do a video on like the lower leagues for quite some time, but I'll be real, I don't really watch too much of the EFL. I don't really watch Championship, League 1, League 2 that much. I keep up with it here and there and watch games every now and then, but I don't know too much, which is why I really haven't done any videos on them. So essentially today I'm just going to be educating myself and also maybe you guys who are like me and don't really watch the leagues too much, because we're going to just go through the tables. I'm going to go through the teams and see like who's where and how teams are doing. We're going to do it for Championship, we'll do it for League 1 and we'll do it for League 2. So yeah, I mean, hopefully you guys enjoy this, and if you guys want to see me like do this with other leagues potentially, then I definitely can do. But yeah, this is literally just for me really to understand what's going on and where teams are in these leagues. So of course, if I like say some teams doing bad and there's like extra information I don't know, please do tell me in the comments. I would love to, you know, be educated about this stuff and the league. But yeah, we'll go in order. So we'll start in the Championship. We'll work our way, you know what, let's work our way up. So start on the bottom. So bottom of the Championship is Rotherham. 3 wins, 10 draws, 21 losses. Wow, look at that form. 5 losses in a row. That is horrible. 3-0 loss to Leeds, a 2-1 loss at home to Hull, 1-0 to Watford, 4-3 to Ipswich, what game that was, and 2-1 to QPR. They're on 19 points. Look how far away they are from safety, of course, as well. This is as of recording these tables. What's that? 16 points away from safety, just 3 wins all season. I'm not entirely sure what has happened to Rotherham here, but surely they're down. If they can stay up from this, that would be remarkable. But 66 goals conceded. The defence has just been leaking here. Yeah, they are surely relegated. Rotherham are always one of those sides, right, where they just flip-flopping. I never know what league Rotherham are in, because they're always like going up and down between League 1 and Championship. But yeah, it looks like they're heading back to League 1. That is abysmal, absolutely abysmal from them. And look how far away they are from just 23rd. That is insane. Wow, it's kind of like Sheffield United, really. It is Sheffield United-esque. But I mean, hopefully they can at least put up a fight, because it's quite poor. How many games is it? It's 46 games, right? Oh, they only have 12 games left. Yeah, they're finished. They are finished. Alright. 23rd is Sheffield Wednesday with 9 wins, 5 draws, 20 losses, 32 points. So a lot more there, and they are well and truly in the fight. See, this is really why I like the EFL, because if you have a look, 32 points. Realistically, with 12 games left, they can close a gap to, if they have an incredible run, they could go to 44 points. They could go 11th to 23rd. All of that could change, which is mental, absolutely mental. But yeah, Sheffield, I know they actually started this season off quite bad. I'm aware, like, I think it was Darren Moore got them promoted, then left the club, something happened, appointed a manager, didn't go well, but then they appointed this really young guy, I'm pretty sure, I don't know what his name is, I think it's like Dominic Raw, something like that, or maybe that's the QPR manager. In fact, let me check, Sheffield Wednesday manager. I know they got a new one in. Yeah, Danny Roll. How old is this? Yeah, German, 34 years old. Yeah, but it's now Leipzig, Southampton, Bayern, and with wow, he's got a brilliant CV. in, and it seems like he's done pretty good. Picked up the results for him, and they're well and truly in with a fight. I mean, 4-0 title, so it's not good, but just had back-to-back wins. So yeah, they're fighting, and good to see a young manager there. 22nd is Stoke. 9 wins, 8 draws, 17 losses, 35 points. I'm quite surprised about this, to be honest. I remember at the start of the season I was a little bit optimistic about Stoke. Someone asked me about the championship, I think, and I was like, you know, Stoke, I saw some of the business they did and looked really, really positive. So I have no idea what's gone on here with Stoke. I think they managed like Steven Schumacher or something. But yeah, this is really, really poor. And if Stoke were to get relegated, wow, that would almost be Sunderland-esque, because Stoke were a big club, to be fair. They were in the Premier League for a long, long time, and then didn't get relegated too long ago now. So Stoke being in League One, that is crazy. Yeah, not entirely sure what's gone on there, but yeah, Stoke, they need to sort themselves out there. QPR in 21st, 9 wins, 8 draws, 17 losses, 35 points, same as Stoke. Same thing as Sheffield. So I believe they had a manager. I think they had Gareth Ainsworth, who was a former Wigan manager, in charge. They then sacked him. They were like really, really bad. I remember QPR were like bottom of the league, doing awful. And then they brought in some young coach, I'm pretty sure. Let's have a look. I don't. Yeah, here. Martí Cifuentes, only 41 years old. Where did he manage before? Wikipedia. Okay, why is this in Spanish? Okay, there we go. Clubs. Wow, yeah, literally from nowhere. Took a punt on him, and seemed like since October 23rd, I mean, it seems like he's done a pretty good job, or at least got them out of relegation zone for now. Although they are well and truly still in the dog battle, if you like. That was a big win there over Rotherham, to be fair. Not so much that's lost to Stoke, but yeah, they're doing better. Millwall are in 20th, 9 wins, 9 draws, 16 losses, 36 points. They had some awful run of forms. They sacked their manager recently, I do believe, because of this, and they appointed Neil Harris. Neil Harris is like a Millwall legend, I'm pretty sure. I remember him being at the club for ages, and he did really well for them in the championship. And he came in on his first game and went to St Mary's, who, as we'll get on to, Southampton are flying, and he beat them at their ground. So got a new manager bounce going on there. If he can sustain that, I think Millwall will be perfectly fine, but not a good season there. I remember Millwall, I think it was last season, they were quite close to playoffs, so not entirely sure what's happened this season, but I think they'll be okay with their new manager, Neil Harris. Huddersfield are in 19th, 8 wins, 13 draws, 13 losses, 37 points. Huddersfield's another interesting one. So I believe they had Neil Warnock to begin the season with, and he did pretty good with them. And then they got rid of him and decided to go for like a young one again. I'm pretty sure they've got another one. Hold on. Field manager. Yeah, Angela Britton. Okay, I mean he's 50, but yeah, a bit of a gamble. It was a bit of a gamble. Has it paid off? I mean, looks like they're doing okay. I mean, they're still in the relegation fight, but wow, they're having some good games, and we'll see how they do. Birmingham are in 18th place, 10 wins, 8 draws, 15 losses, 38 points. Now Birmingham's a really, really interesting case. I was actually going to do a video on this when the whole thing happened, but if you didn't know, so they were managed by John Euster. I that's how you say his name. And they were like in playoffs, they were like 6th, and then they had a couple bad results, and then they sacked him. Really, really harsh. They're owned by like Tom Brady, I'm pretty sure, and they decided to go get Wayne Rooney, and he did absolutely abysmal, and they sacked him. And yeah, I mean, he dragged them all the way down here into a relegation fight, which we are now in. I'm not entirely sure who their manager is now. Who is it? Birmingham City manager. Tony Mowbray, oh yeah, that's it. Former Sunderland manager. I think it was sacked by this season. So yeah, he's come in and we'll see how he does. But Birmingham, I mean, they've got egg on their face. They've got egg on their face because they started the season off so now they're in 18th. Absolute karma. 17 Swansea, 10 wins, 9 draws, 15 losses, 39 points. A little bit surprised about this as well. Swansea I've had some really good seasons, although they did lose their manager this season, Russell Martin. I'm not entirely sure who they replaced him with, but Swansea always do really well in the Championship, so it's interesting they're struggling now. Luke Williams, who is this? Luke Williams, Notts County manager. Yeah, I mean, that is a big gamble. Oh, they sack the manager. January 2024, yeah, replacing Michael Duff. Yeah, so they sacked their manager. Swansea are always, as I said, a good club in terms of developing youngsters, good coaches as well. The likes of Potter, the likes of Russell Martin have come through Swansea, so surprised that they're not doing so well, but with their new manager in charge, we'll see how they do. Blackburn are in 16th, 11 wins, 6 draws, 17 losses, 39 points. Again, a little bit surprised about Blackburn. Blackburn last year did really well. I think they were very close to playoffs, or they even might have made it. They had that Jan Dow Thomason guy, the Norwegian. They started the season off really well, but then it all sort of fell apart. Sacked him, and they brought in the Birmingham manager, which I mentioned, John Euster. So we'll see how he does, but I think these two should be fine. They also have that guy Sammy Smosticks, who is absolutely killing it, scoring goals for fun. We'll get into like the player stats as well in a bit. Plymouth are in 15th, 10 wins, 10 draws, 14 losses, 40 points. Plymouth, I've been impressed with them, to be fair. Newly promoted. I'm not sure. I don't remember Plymouth ever being in the Championship. It's been a long time, and they've done pretty well, it seems. I know they have like Morgan Whittaker and a couple other youngsters who are really thriving. And yeah, if they can stay up in their first season back in the Championship, that's all they want. Right now, 15th, not doing too bad. Good stuff from Plymouth. 14th is Cardiff, 13 wins, 5 draws, 16 losses, 44 points. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have much to say about Cardiff here. I mean, they're in one of those limbo spots where, I mean, if they put in a really good run, they might get playoffs, but it's quite unlikely. They just need to make sure they get a couple more points. They should be safe. Same situation with Middlesbrough in 13th place. Middlesbrough, quite surprised by this. They were obviously fantastic last year, made the playoffs, impressed by many. I think they finished 3rd actually last year. Michael Carrick at the wheel, but this season has not quite been the same. They did get to Carabao Cup semi though, and I believe they have had a lot of injuries, which is probably the main reason why they have fallen off a little bit. But yeah, I mean, we'll see how they do. We'll see how they do if they can put up a run together. Bristol City again on 44 points. A lot of teams, and Watford on 44 points. Watford. How many managers have Watford had this season? Let's have a look. They've probably had tons. I have no idea who their manager is. Oh, it's still Valeri Ismail. I swear he started the season. Wow. Okay. They haven't sacked their manager. Fair play, Watford. Fair play. I know Bristol City did. I think Nigel Pearce was in charge this Sunderland. So now we're really getting into the team with a promotion chance or a playoff chance here. From 10th onwards, they could definitely get a good run together and make the playoffs. Sunderland, I mean, not good form recently, losing 3 in a row. They did sack Tony Mowbray. I'm not entirely sure who their manager now is. Let's have a look. Who is a manager? Sunderland. Mike Dodds. Oh yeah, they had Michael Beale. They had Michael Beale in charge when he left as well. And then they appointed this guy, so see how he does. Coventry in 9th place. Again, a team who made playoffs last season. Made a playoff final, in fact. Preston in 8th. Norwich in 7th. Good season from Preston. I wasn't expecting them to do that well. Norwich is an interesting one. Looks like they've picked up some real good form. But I remember people were like really unhappy. There was like protests or something. And they wanted David Wagner, who's their manager, out. But it seems like he's completely turned it around and look very fantastic form. And we'll see if he can get them back up. Right, into the actual playoff spots. Hull are in 6th place with 55 points. West Brom are in 5th with 56 points. And then there's a massive gap from 5th to 4th. So I think the top 4, provided they don't completely slip up, the top 4 should be safe. It's really these 2 playoff spots which are up for grasp between West Brom, Hull, Norwich, Preston, Coventry, and I'll chuck in a Sunderland just because they've got a new manager. Maybe they can do something. Between these 6 clubs, there'll be 2 spots available. West Brom, Carlos Corbelan, really promising manager. We'll see how they do. Hull, really good by them. It'll be really nice to see Hull back in the Premier League. It's been a while. Personally, I want to see some new teams in the Prem. So no offense, but I don't want to see Norwich back. West Brom, not really. I'd love to see Hull, Preston, Coventry, or Sunderland make the playoffs and get promoted, but we'll see. Southampton are in 4th. Southampton were flying, but then they've had 3 losses in the last 5, which kind of derailed them and put a dent in their automatic promotion spot. And the automatic promotion race is very interesting as well. Now Leicester do have a 6-point lead at the top. It was a lot more, but they had back-to-back losses. Importantly versus Leeds, who have won 5 in a row and absolutely flying. Ipswich as well, 4 wins in a row now. So this is really intense. I would expect Leicester to still secure the league title. However, they've got people breathing down their necks now. So it's going to be really interesting out of these 4 who gets the 2 playoff spots. Some really good teams in there again. Just because I want to see some new teams, I'm hoping Ipswich can get in there. But we will see. Let's have a little look at the championship. What is it? Stats. Player stats. Player stats. Let's see. Alright, players. Yeah, Sammy Smostic, as I mentioned, 18 goals. Top scorer Morgan Whittaker is with 11. Adam Armstrong's got 16 in 3rd. If this is gonna load, okay, let's just go back. Kieran Dewsbury Hall, most assists Georgina Ruta and Leif Davis. Goals and assists Adam Armstrong, Somerville doing very well. Goals per 90. Jamie Vardy, Somerville, highest football rating. Jack Clark doing well as well. So yeah, these other key performers in here. Looks like, in terms of just at a glance, Somerville and Kieran Dewsbury Hall are like 2 of the best players this season, and Morgan Whittaker. But yeah, that's the championship done. Let's move on to League 1 now. And League 2, I won't go in too much depth into these ones because I really don't know much about these leagues, but Carlisle in last 5 wins, 8 draws and 21 losses with just 23 points. Yes, Similar thing to Rotherham, it looks like they're probably done, although they still do have a chance. 13 points away from 20th. Of course, 4 teams get relegated here, but they have lost their last 4 games in a row, so that is not good. But they got a big game. They got Reading next, who are of course in that spot. So I think if Carlisle win that, they're back in it. If they lose that, they're done. They are done. Fleetwood are in 23rd with 28 points. Really, really bad form by them here. Haven't won in their last 5, but 28 points is not too bad. They still do have a chance. They definitely do have a chance. Is Joey Bart's not their manager now, right? He's not their manager. Fleetwood manager. Just to make sure. Charlie Adam. Is that the Charlie Adam? Like the Blackpool one? Is that? No way. Oh, it is. Oh, mad. Mad. Where is it with Fleetwood and these like previous Prem midfielders becoming manager? I remember Charlie Adam, he was a baller. I remember he scored some mad like halfway line goal. Anyway, well, I hope they stay up now. Port Vale are in 22nd. Similar thing, form has been really bad, but they're in with a good chance. 32 points, not too far away from 20th place. Cheltenham in 21st with 33. 3 wins on the bounce, so it looks like they're really, really hitting form. And have really salvaged themselves here. They're on form, so I suspect they might be able to get out. Right, Reading are in 20th. Now, Reading have been deducted 6 points for like financial problems. I'm not entirely sure what's gone on there. Maybe one of you guys know in the comments, you can let me know. But I mean, with those 6 points, to be fair, they'll be on 42, so they'll be 14th. So it's not like they would be like challenging for playoffs or anything. But yeah, now they are really facing relegation. They might potentially even get more points deducted. I don't know. And it'll be a real shame to see Reading get relegated, because Reading are a big club. Again, I remember them in the Prem not too long ago. So to see them in League 2, wow, that would be really bad. Similar thing to Charlton, not entirely sure what's going on here, but Charlton have no win in the last 4. Surprised to see them down here in 19th. I remember Charlton, I think last season, were up in the playoff spots. They had a great run in the Carabao Cup. Charlton are always a team in around like the Championship, League 1 area, so high end. It'll be a shock to see them go to League 2 as well. Shrewsbury in 18th, Burton are in 17th, Cambridge in 16th, all of these on 38 points. Cambridge not the best form here. Yeah, lost their last 3. Exeter are in 15th. I think Exeter, from Cambridge down, these guys are in the relegation fight. Exeter should probably be fine. They got a 7-point cushion, but you know, just keep their form decent. Wickham are in 14th. Again, surprised to see them down here. There are some real good teams in this League 1 this season. I've just realised, like Wickham, you know, they were in the Championship just was it last season or the season before. So yeah, disappointing that they're down here in 14th. I would expect them to be challenging for like the promotion spots. And then Wigan in 13th. Again, as I said, a big club. You know, they were winning the FA Cup not too long ago, competing in the Prem, and now they're 13th in League 1. That is crazy. It'll be really a shame to see them go down to League 2, but to be fair, they have been deducted 8 points, so if you add those back on, they'll be on 51 and they'll be in and around those playoff spots. So yeah, Wigan, unfortunate there. A similar thing to Reading, I'm guessing. They've got financial problems. Bristol Rovers are in 12th again. This is a team who, I remember them always being in and around those League 1 playoff spots, and doing quite well in recent years, so surprised to see them in 12th. Northampton in 11th. I'm pretty sure Northampton got promoted last season to League One, so very, very good first season by them. Lincoln in 10th. Blackpool in 9th. Again, quite a big club. Charlie Adam used to play for them in the Prem. Leyton Orient doing really, really well here in 8th. Just like Northampton, they had just been promoted this season to League One. So fantastic, they get back-to-back promotions, that'll be insane. Oxford are in 7th, Stevenage, same thing with Leyton Orient. They have just been promoted, so all three, I can't remember who the 4th club was who got promoted, but the 3 clubs who got promoted through the automatic promotions to League One are all in and around the playoff area and absolutely flying, so massive shout out to those. Peterborough are in 5th, kind of expect that. Peterborough always in and around those playoff spots. I remember last year they absolutely bottled it versus Sheffield Wednesday, that was hilarious. So hopefully they don't want a repeat of that. Or some awful form here, 4 losses in a row. Barnsley are in 4th again. Expect them to be in and around those areas. One of the best teams in the league. Bolton are in 3rd. I'm really happy to see this. I'm really, really happy. Bolton, you know, they had a bit of a fall from grace due to all their financial problems. They were in League 2 for a few seasons, so to see them pushing, it'll be lovely to see them back in the Championship. It's been a while, so really hope they can do it. Then Derby and Portsmouth are in the top 2. Yeah, similar thing. Derby, big club, so just recently got relegated from Championship, so it'll be good to see them. And also Portsmouth, I'm really hoping they do go up because it's been so long Portsmouth have been in League One. Portsmouth have always been in and around the playoffs, but have just never got promoted back to the Championship. So under John Mousinho, they're doing fantastic. Had a great unbeaten run. I think they should be okay, and I really hope they do get promoted. Let's have a look at the stats then. Devante Cole is top scorer with Jamie Reid and Alfie May. Mendes Lang, most assists, most goal contributions. Mendes Lang. Yeah, Mendes Lang doing very well. Those are some of the high performers in the League One. So let's move on finally to League 2 then. League 2, Sutton United are in last place with 26 points. Luckily, it's not like the other leagues where the last place is just completely gone and like so far off the others. They are only 4 points away, so they do have a fighting chance here. Sutton, Forest Green are in 23rd. I mean, they've had a crazy spell, so they had Troy Deeney in charge, and that was an absolute shambles. He was just throwing his players under the bus and, you know, like calling them like big babies and stuff in like public press conferences, and he was sacked after that debacle. So we'll see if they can stay up after that. Grimsby in 22nd, Colchester 21st, Doncaster 20th, Salford are in 19th. Not sure what's happened to Salford Sea. This is of course the club that is owned by the class of 92. Last season I'm pretty sure they made playoffs, or they were very close to. So I have no idea like what's happened this season. Completely collapsed. And I mean, to be fair, they should be safe from relegation, but I mean, if they got relegated, wow, that would be an absolute travesty to that project. Tranmere are in 18th place. I'm pretty sure they were in and around the playoffs as well last season. Swindon definitely were, as was Bradford, so no idea what's happened to these two teams this season. I know Swindon had like some goal scorer last season who was absolutely mental, and they've had some mad, and this season I swear they have some, I remember them in like one game, it was like some mad game, it was like 6-4, I can't remember who it was against, but yeah, Accrington Stanley, again, I'm pretty sure they just got relegated to this league actually, so yeah, some poor form by them. North County doing very well. saw their manager has gone to a championship side, but they've just been promoted from the National League, so staying in the league, that's first priority, and mid-table right now, comfortably mid-table. That's a solid season back. 4th, Wimbledon are in 13th, Harrogate down in 12th, Morecambe in 11th. Morecambe had a good season last year. I think they were in around the playoffs, so slightly fallen off. Newport are in 10th, Crawley Down are in 9th, Gillingham 8th, and in the playoffs, Walsall, Barrow, MK Dons, Wrexham. Wow. So Wrexham, I mean, I didn't actually realise Wrexham were doing this well. Wrexham just been promoted, of course, owned by Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney. Yeah, they are well and truly in the race for, well, wow, it's very tight here. They're in fact in the race for the title. There's only 3 points that separates them and top. These 4 teams, maybe, yeah, you can chuck in an MK, are fighting for that title and fighting for those 3 automatic promotion spots. It'd be interesting. I really hope if Wrexham can get there, that would be really cool. Back-to-back promotions for them would be nice. Mansfield, they definitely made the playoffs last year. I remember that. So they're definitely one of the strongest teams in the league, and I fully expect them to go up as well. But Wrexham, I would love for them to go up. Wow, Macaulay Langstaff. This guy was an absolute bagsman last year in the National League, and he has continued that into this year. 23 goals, 29 goal contributions this season. That's mental. I'm sure someone's going to snap him up in the Championship. Maybe in the summer someone's going to take a gamble because he is bagging in the goals. Jody Jones, 21 assists. That's mental. I mean, to be fair, he's playing with Macaulay Longstaff, so these two are some mad duo. I'm surprised Notts County aren't doing better. Or maybe they were, and that's why their manager got poached and they've dropped off since. But yeah, those two absolutely flying. This guy Davis Killer Dunn, I mean, he's got a fantastic rating here. And Stephen Fletcher as well. Wait, is that Stephen Fletcher, like the Scottish striker? Oh, it is. He plays for Wrexham. Crazy. 7 goals in 21 matches. Wow. I didn't even know that. That's a throwbacks in this video. Anyway, so yeah, that is the League 2 table, and that's the end of this video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. I've definitely learned some stuff about League 1, League 2 and the Championship. We'll probably do one of these once the seasons are over and review the leagues, but hopefully you have enjoyed. And if you have enjoyed, please leave a like, consider subscribing.